Good day, everyone. Merry meet. My name is Glynis. I'm the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. If you're new here and you've just found my channel, well, welcome. I hope you hit the subscribe button and join us. And if you're returning, well, thank you so much. I've been in ritual for a while, and I've invoked Hecate, and I actually started thinking about her quite a bit yesterday, and as it turns out, it was a very good reason, in which I'm not going to share too much personal information, but turns out she was really needed. But anyway, so I've asked her to join me along with a few others, and what I've actually left here for her an offering are some farm fresh eggs and some honey here. And I just feel like she's really strongly with me, and with a few other people that I think a lot of. But what I've got here, and I guess you guys can see it, what I have here, and I've left one out to show you what I've actually done here. Now, this is for a protection spell, and first and foremost, let me say, this is not, I don't want anyone to hit any panic buttons. No one is under psychic attack or anything like that. This is just, I guess you could call it, kind of hedging my bets, so to speak. But I just want to make sure that over the next, the course over the next couple of weeks or so, that they are fully protected, and I feel that they are. But this is just, for me, this is just kind of reinforcement work. I think they've been doing really well, and that's exactly why this is over here. And this may look very familiar. This actually was a two-headed candle, and this was for two people, and it still is for two people. And although my client hasn't asked me to do this, their mistake was they didn't listen to me the first time. So I'm going to just drive my point home and make sure they stay out of the picture. I want them totally out of the picture, and if they rear their ugly heads, then they are going to pay dearly for it. And if they want to suffer, hey, you know what? They can go ahead and suffer right along. But I'm hoping at some point they will learn. But anyway, this is their familial guide, their familial spirit that I really deep down believe that they know who this is that has been guarding and protecting them. Not only has Hecate been guarding and protecting them, but they have a familial spirit guarding and protecting them. And that's what this candle is for. These are each individual candles for the members of the family. And yes, there are two extras because in my mind, pets are family, plain and simple, and they need protection just as much, if not more, than what some people do. But all of these candles, and actually everything I have here, and I went over this in my I believe it's called Bless and Dress video. I always bless and dress each individual candle before I start using it. But what I did was, with their names, I carved their names, and I did it backwards and going down. And my logic is being that whatever protection that I have here and that I've pulled into here will go down and down into their lives, and that it will stay there. And so I have my protection oil here, and I'm really actually due to make some more of it, but I actually use and anoint my hands and do this with each individual candle. Every single time I will take at least just a very little bit of oil and get some energy going in my hands. Just a little rubbing in my hands. Sorry about the camera angle. And I'll take the candle and I'll ask Hecate and your familial spirit to look over us and our family life each and every day, each and every hour, each and every minute. Let no harm come to us, to keep all ill-intended people, all intended spirits away. Look over us, guide us, and be with us throughout each and every day. And I have my herb blend here, and I'll just simply do a little roll in the herb blend, and again down, and I will take and mount this. And again, 2 of these are for their pets, and I'll hold it just a wee bit. And you know, if your candles ever don't start to burn, or if they want to fall, it's I wouldn't read too much into it. That's not what I consider a candle reading per se, but what I'll do is I'll take this as soon as I finish this other. I will take this, and again I will talk to Hecate and ask her to come into your life to basically be just basically an umbrella over you, to hold you harmless, keep you safe, and if anything or anyone even thinks about coming near you, they're going to meet a lot of resistance. And of course you've got your familiar here, and you know, again, I kind of looked into that, and he explained, and I kind of understand a male familial spirit, especially if they are trying to, you know, contact a boy in the family. They go about it a different way than a female would. So I hope that my chat with him has kind of alleviated that, and he's a little bit kinder, a little bit more gentle. But yes, I'll be lighting this candle first, then mom, dad, children, and the pets, and asking for their protection. Okay, and what I'll do is we'll put some bay leaves out. And more of this herb blend that I made up for this. And this will be burned, and I will sit with this and meditate until these candles go down. I just have I feel I have a very, very strong association with Hecate, and I just believe in my heart that she is with you. She is with me, of course, but she is with you. And so we'll just let this be what it is. And again, you know, this person didn't ask me to do this, but I just kind of wanted to reinforce their protection over the next couple of weeks. You're not in any kind of danger. Please don't worry about that. Okay? Let's set this aside because and I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, I think it's in camera angle there. When I'm in ritual like this, I always burn a white candle for myself. And so what I have here is a prosperity. And you can see the coins. And I've got a little, I think you guys can see it, yeah. I have my crystal grid here as well. Some monies. And my little frog friend. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-anoint this, And I've got, and what I do is I put my oils, I think you guys can see it, yeah. And what I do is I keep my oils in the fridge, as crazy as that sounds, but some of it will solidify, but that, for me, that just means that I'm going, it's basically forcing me to sit and hold it, to put all of my intent in it. And again, this is a prosperity candle that I've been burning for them for quite a while. And I'll take my oil, my master oil, all of my oils that I have, and I also have them on eBay, come from my master bottles. And so I'll take the candle, which I may need to move this one. Yeah, I think I probably do. And I'll put this one here. And I'll just, again, I'll rub down because, oh yeah, I can see his name there. Oh golly, okay. I'll just have to keep it towards me. But, because the prosperity that does come his and their way, because it's actually for all of them, I want it to come down into their life and stay into their life. So I don't think I showed anyone's name here. I hope I didn't. And I'll just set that there. And I will put my breath into it. So if you guys ever hear a kind of a quiet spot in these videos, I'm saying people's names, and for their privacy and out of respect for them, I don't want to do that. But and what I will say, as I'm rubbing down into the candle, I am blessed to have all that I need. I am capable of working for the things that I desire. I can let go of what does not serve me. I can provide for my family in everything that they need. There you go. And I burn this probably once or twice a week. And mostly if I'm in ritual, I will work this candle. Okay? I'll just set that aside. And of course I have my own ask here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of one, two, and three. And I will add, I'll go clockwise with my prosperity oil. This is for me. And the sigil pretty much says it all. I think you guys can see it. You've probably seen it on my altar, and I've got it. Actually, I printed it up a little bit, and I'm going to set that aside. And this is for someone, let's see if I can grab that, and when I say someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a person. It could be a spirit. It could be an animal. And in this case, this is someone's beloved pet. And I started thinking about her and I'm not going to say her name, but I started thinking about her yesterday very, very strongly. And I asked Hecate to look over this beloved fur baby. And I'm going to call it a fur baby because that is what she is. To heal her, to strengthen her, and to be with her always in a kind and loving and gentle way. I just set my arm just lightly down on my selenite, and it felt as hot as it could be. That's really, I'm not really sure about that, but. And what I'll do is I'll take this skewer. Let's see how easy I can do it without. Oh, okay. It's very easy. Oh, this is nice. These are nice candles. And again, these have been cleansed, not only like washing them, but they've been blessed and dressed. I'm very, very particular about blessing and dressing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Hecate oil, and I've already sat with it in my hands. And again, when I tell you that I've sat with it, I sit and I actually sit with my hands. And I think of this particular fur baby and Mom, because I've got Mom right here. And this will stay together as long as I'm working this candle, and that's going to be a good long while. And I don't think that they mind. I hope they don't. If they do, then they better speak up. But I will sit here with my Hecate oil, and I will sit. And I will just very lightly. You don't need a lot because you don't want to add a lot and load a candle up too much. And of course, some people just pour it right down into the candle. But I find that they burn better. Again, I'm going clockwise, and I'm asking for healing. I'm asking for her pain to go away. I'm asking for Hecate to be there with her, and no matter what, to always, always be with this fur baby. She has a heart, just the very largest heart that you'd ever know. And she has so much love. And I'm going to light this candle for her and ask Hecate to be with her. I don't want anyone in any pain. And if Hecate can provide any kind of healing, then I will give any offering I can. I will give any offering at any time that I can. And like I said, her mom, in essence, for me, is right here. And I'm going to try to keep that as private as I can, because I don't. So I'm going to set this over here. And I'm going to set this over here with her mom. I'm about to cry. So, as you guys already know, I do really baneful work. And this has to do with my other client. Oh, and I also wanted to show you guys, I've got my servitor here. I'm not really quite sure if you can see him. I've got my servitor here. And I also have, oops, and I wanted to show you, and he's worked so well for me. I don't really quite know if you can see him. I've got Ukobuk here, and I actually have a little skull here, and I'm not sure if you can see him. He's got his own little stand, and I also, this was gifted to me. Well, I wanted to let you know that he's found a really good neighborhood, and he's so loved. He's so loved, but they are working for me today, And I'm not saying that he's necessarily evil, but I think Ukobuk is a little bit mischievous, and I think in a way he can wreak a little bit of havoc. But what I've got here is I've got some of my hot foot oil. And again, I've got this, and it's on eBay as well. I've got my hot foot oil. And this is my Stop Gossip, Stay Away oil. And so what I'm going to do is I've actually, from time to time, I will, you know, take this candle and rub this candle and anoint this candle. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to take this skewer and I'm going to make sure that this person, you know, kind of stays out of the picture, because, like I said, she should have listened the first time. Or I guess I should say they should have listened the first time. And I probably, again, I will probably keep working this candle. Not that I mean total ill intent, but sometimes people need to mind their own business. And they shouldn't make other people miserable just because they are having a miserable life. But what I'll do is I'll take my hot foot oil, and again, I've held this in my hands. I've asked Ukobuk and my servitor to, I guess, go and cause mayhem and trouble and, you know, basically to shut them up. But I'll take just a very little bit of this. I'll drop a little bit of this on here and on the sides. And I will take my Stop Gossip and Shut Up oil. Do just a little bit of it as well. Do it all the way around. And this candle, of course, has been used before. And I think we kind of put this person in their place, or these people, I guess I should say, in their place. But I just, you know, I'm kind of hedging my bets here. I don't know. Like I said, she should have, or they should have stopped when they were ahead. And I will drive this oil down as far as I can, as far as it will allow me. And then what I'll do is I will pierce her ear again, because I don't want anyone to hear me. I will pierce her ear again. And I will pierce her eyes. Because I don't want them to see me. And then I will pierce her in her mouth to shut her up. And with that, I will start working this candle, and I'm not going to show that for various different reasons. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And with that, I will say merry part, and I so hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.